I'm Gary Reisner. Welcome to Backyard Boat Repair. Another common repair that we need to look at on this particular boat, this boat's 35 years old, the floorboards. It seems to be that we're missing a few pieces and a few feet have gone through. First of all, not very safe. Last thing you want to do is trip and hurt yourself on your boat. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to take up these floorboards and we're going to replace them. You can see around the keel here, they're cracked. And rather than refinish them and do that, we're going to put new ones in because these are getting tired. And so we'll unscrew them. After we get these out, is we're going to fill these holes with the same epoxy. Well, we're going to fill it with wet system epoxy. We're going to lift these boards up, let it dry out. Maybe we'll get another 35 years. When we finish these boards, we're going to use an oil on them, and while we're at it, we'll do this rail and we'll oil it also. When we come back next time, we'll show you a quick and effective way to finish our boards and our rail. Last show, we had decided that we were going to replace the floorboards of the boat that we've been working on. We've chosen some clear red cedar to do this because of its weight and how light it is. So all we're going to do is we're going to take our cedar and take a piece of what we want to do, and we're going to just trace it right on to the cedar. We just want to continue each one of our boards and mark them all. This one, all we need to mark this one for is length. And we want to mark all our cutouts. We might get through this whole project without using this eraser. Last two pieces we can manage to get on one board here. Clamps are wonderful things. And we got just enough room, almost like it was planned that way. We've chosen a bandsaw to cut our cedar. We can cut it with anything. I mean, any combination of tools, a jigsaw, table saw. We just happen to have the bandsaw set up here, so that's what we're going to do. Safety glasses. Okay, having cut our board, we need to round off these edges a little bit. So we have our router down here all set up. Just to put that up on our table.
What else could you use?
We could also use a sander for this, or a little radius plane, hand plane, to do the same thing. But since we have our router here, now is a nice deck board that all the edges are nice and rounded off and smooth. But you see these little spots here? That's the rain, and it's coming. So I think we have to bail here. Until next time, this is Gary. Have a good day. Okay. We're finishing up our deck boards here. The old ones that we had taken out, we made new ones. This is 1/2-inch mahogany. We decided to make our new ones out of 3/4-inch cedar for our boat here. And we're just going to finish sanding them, and then we're going to put some finish on. You can put anything on them that you may want to. We chose some exterior decking stain. If you've got, you can put varnish on them, you could put any kind of clear sealer on it, Thompson's, whatever you want. You can paint them if you want to. But for us, that's what we're going to use. We're going to use it just to put some protection on them. Try to keep them nicer a little bit longer. Those were on here, how many years?
30 years.
30 years. Well, if we get 15 out of these, we'll be happy.
We'll be dead.
I'm going to apply this to both sides of our boards so we can protect it. Because after these down, they may never come up again. Who knows? Just like we said, you can look in your garage. There might be anything, all kinds of stuff there. Anything that's exterior, feel free to use. Looks like this particular finish that we chose, it just soaks into the wood, brings out the grain a little bit, as you can probably see. You don't have to sand it afterwards and scrape it. Basically, this will just wear off in time, and you can just reapply it.
Not to worry too much about drips.
Not with this. No, you don't have to worry too much about drips. You just brush them out. Just look over it one final time and see that you got pretty much everything.
One coat all we'll need on this to start with?
Yeah, one coat will be fine on this. We won't need to reapply. We have quite a difference from what we had to what we've got now. Wait for these to dry and then we'll install them in the boat. Until next time. We've made these new deck boards here out of cedar, replacing the old ones, and we're going to now install them, and we've sanded them, rounded the edges, put some preservative on them, and we're ready to go.
All right, what are we doing?
Well, we're laying these boards out, trying to find out which one belongs where. Could have marked them when I took them off, but that would have been too simple. This is that one with that little miter that we put on there. Okay, we did the puzzle. I'm drilling a pilot hole for the screw with a countersink. Makes our screws go in very nicely. Very easily. We're using cedar here, and the cedar is much softer and it's easier than it would have been with the mahogany. Also, our old screws that we took out, they were the flathead variety, and these here are Phillips stainless steel screws. Much easier to pull in and out if we should ever need to, and they go in so much nicer because your screwdriver doesn't slip and slide. We want to leave a little space in between our seat here, just because if you put it too close, it's going to happen. The boat, you're going to hear it rubbing all the time. So always leave a little bit of space. As the boat creaks, you know how boats creak, they all do it. Well, there you have it. We got our new deck boards in, and you know, really a couple hours worth of work, $100, and hopefully it'll last another 30 years. See ya.